Well, welcome back, everyone, to this thought for the day. For what are we? We are the 3rd of June. I've been away for a few days, and I'm still away. I'm just thought I would bring this short little thought for the day to you, as it's blessed me so much today. I was reading Psalm 123 today, which talked about how a servant looks to his master's hand and a maid looks to her mistress' hand, and how we as God's people look to the Lord. And in doing that, it's sort of like that's where our help comes from. When so much afflicts us, we seek the hand of our Lord to guide us through, as the great promise in Psalm 23, my rod and my staff will comfort you. God will lead us through those dark valleys. And we all know, having a look at the news these days, there's some pretty dark valleys out there for people. And we need to know. And obviously my mind and my heart has been grieving and mourning for the situation in the US, but it's a situation that can be found across the whole world. That human beings have such a capacity for love, yet we also seem to have such a capacity to hate and other people. To consider that people aren't just like us, when we know that we are all the same. Yes, we have slight differences, but at the heart and soul, we are all made in the image of God. And it's when we forget to see that we're made in the image of God that we start to see differences that really don't make any sense. Nationality, ethnicity, race, gender, sexuality, all those things in the economy of God mean not a jot. And I was also, alongside that, I was praying with one of my parishioners this morning, and this came to me from Mother Teresa. Mother Teresa, fantastic woman, and she said this, and I think it's a message that we need as a Christian family to really take to the world, because at the heart of what's happening around the world, particularly in the US at this moment, is our inability to recognize that each of us are loved by God. And therefore we are too called to love God and to love each other, to seek greater union with God and greater union with each other. So this is from Mother Teresa. God is love. He loves each one of us. We read something beautiful in the scriptures, and she quotes, "I have called you by your name. You are mine. Water will not drown you. Fire will not burn you. I will give up nations for you. You are precious to me. I love you. Even if a mother could forget her child, I will not forget you. I have carved you on the palm of my hand." This is God speaking to you and to me, to that leper man, to that alcoholic woman, to that person with a mental health issue or mental illness and handicap, or to the little child. You are precious to me. I love you, is what God says to us all. And Mother Teresa gave her life devoted to those who are outcast in society and loved every one of them with the love that God gave her. And perhaps this is a real poignant message for our time as we see cities burn and see that there's very little love being displayed. So I wanted to leave you with those thoughts for today. that you are precious. God has called you by name. You are God's. And in knowing that, we can be free. We can be free to to be ourselves, to love ourselves, and to see the love that we can have for other people. Because people aren't other to us. They are part of us at the deepest level.